What's up? We got a Gen 4 game. We got Malekith of the Bigs against Tamahome, aka Draco Malfoy of the Falcons. It's sink or swim, SPL Bloody Sunday. If the Bigs do anything but win, they're done. If the Falcons lose, they're done. So, something's getting fucked up. Anyway, so Malekith is using Scizor as his lead, which is rare, and it means Scarf Scizor pretty much. Lead Scizor is a thing in Ubers because it fucks up Deoxys and Darkrai. But in OU, it's pretty much, nope, just I want to fuck up Azelf and Starmie from the get-go. He goes to Fortress, so he doesn't U-turn. Maybe he doesn't want to reveal that he's Scarf, even though, I mean, come on, we all know it. Watch him bring out something stupid like Agility Baton Pass later and make me look retarded. But he sends out Fortress and immediate spin. Malfoy usually goes with a Zapdos in his teams, because it is fucking amazing. Anyway, he's going to roar around and scout, so he's seen 4 guys already. And roar would suggest spikes. Now he's looking to be running some semi-stall with Scarf Scizor, where you might usually see a Scarf Tar, because it doesn't immediately get fucked up by Gengar Focus Blast, and U-turn is good, and it can even Bullet Punch for Desperation priority, because, as you know, or as you should know, or as anyone with a fucking brain can figure out, I don't know why I'm going on about this, then stall teams sometimes are kind of slow and would need a little extra punch in a lot of places. So, however, it not being T-Tar means that the team might have more trouble with, say, Zapdos. Or not, well, yeah, Zapdos from what I was also thinking Heatran. And he roars around and shows Infernape. Nothing wants to fight the Zapdos one-on-one, which makes Roar scouting really easy. And this is a testament to the power of Roar Zapdos. Zapdos is just amazing. Hippowdon comes in on a possible Stone Edge. He was fearing that. But no, we just see U-turn. U-turn Ape is great with, what's-his-face, Scarf Scizor. Absolutely devastating. And he's going to get up some spikes as Tama switches to Roserade. He might not be running a Ghost. And people sleep on Fortress nowadays, because it used to not be that effective a spinner, because Rock's Heatran was the big thing, and Swampert kind of fell off the map. But then when Swampert started popping back up and Heatran started being Scarf again, Fortress, I think, has a definite niche in this metagame, and it will show it off here. Now, this Roserade, we don't know whether it's Spikes or T-Spikes. It could be both, but if it's only T-Spikes, then it's likelier that it has Sleep Powder. Although it still doesn't have to have it, but Sleep Powder and Spikes is illegal. So, the reason I bring that up is because Sleep Powder would put Infernape out of commission. Ooh, Stun Spore. He's gonna stay in and not get anything done. Stun Spore would have also been bad for Ape there, so great move by Malekith, but Roserade's Stun Spore plus HP Fire combination is threatening, since Infernape does not want to take it. And I guess he figured he would chunk it a little with Payback, to, put it into like Scizor U-turn range or something. Okay, it's running 2 waters, and I think Suicune's great, and with Swampert taking pressure off it as a bulky water, then it can more so fill its role of fucking everything up, as Suicune has been known to do. So Malfoy might not be running a Ghost, or he just wanted to, take the opportunity to scout with Zapdos. I like that a lot more than, trying to spin block on the second turn of the game. So this is interesting here. Malekith can stay in, as Roserade will now, it's almost definitely Spikes, Grass move of choice. Not Leaf Storm, though, because that's illegal with Spikes. So Energy Ball or Grass Knot, and HP Fire, and now Stun Spore. So no rest on Roserade is likely. Although, no, the Grass move isn't really, okay, it's kind of obligatory, but at the same time, you can get away with it if you know what you're doing. So, and Sludge Bomb, of course, does show up. Leech Seed, even, but these are all pretty niche options. So Malekith's really thinking about this one, and here comes Ape, and he gets it on a Spike, so no Stun Spore here. If I may make a bold guess, then Malfoy will likely have a Starmie, and Starmie is obviously very wary of Infernape U-turning around, especially with Spikes, and especially with a Scarf Scizor hanging around. So that U-turn did 15 to Hippo. So I'm kind of wondering if it's not actually Scarf itself, although with Scarf Zor that would just be a little weird. although not unheard of or bad necessarily, just a little weird. And I suppose he doesn't have to be Scarf Scizor, but like he really should be. So the thing is, if he's not Scarf, or if he is Scarf, then throwing out a fire move here is a lot, less dangerous. Whereas if he's banded, because like I feel like the U-turn would have done more to Hippo. It did 15. So Malekith does have a slight advantage because while Malfoy's Spiker does chase it out, his Rocker does not. So here comes Hippo, and he gets close combat. That is definitely banded, and that is also a physical defensive Hippowdon. And the reason I thought not banned, just Scarf and Special D Hippo is because Special D Hippo is so good at tanking everything. You know, Gengar, Rotom Shadow Balls, offensive Special Jirachi Assaults, Life Orb, Zapdos, T-Tar Ice Beams, Mix Knight, the biggest threat to any stall team. No, not Infernape, Dragonite, especially Mix. God, it's a bitch playing around that one. But yeah, Zapdos doesn't have Stealth Rock up, and it's a bulky set, so it will not mind this CC at all. And Malfoy surely will not let his Hippo just go down. It's not looking like it's terribly useful, but it's it's got the rocks, and it can bring Fortress in so he can fuck with him somehow. Maybe he still has his Gengar as it goes to Days and Reveal. He could also go to Starmie or the Ghost if he has one here, but I don't know, switching Starmie in like that, forcing it to recover, that's just the situation Scarf Scizor loves to prey upon. So Malekith's really thinking about this one though, and plus Malfoy has been known to just stay in when it seems just... I don't even know what... I tried to mash too many words into that. Yeah, that is a physical defense as fuck, Zapdos. I love that set. And now he's going to get to roar with some spikes down, so this is going to be a pretty painful couple turns for Malekith. But yeah, he could have just, stayed and used Stealth Rock on the switch to Swampert or whatever, and Malekith would have just been like, oh, motherfuck, why didn't I just kill it? So here comes Pert, and here comes an almost certain... No, he roosts. I suppose another explanation is that he's Fist Plate or something, and that the Hippo just is more special defensive, which is why that thing did so much, but I think that's less likely than just flat-out Choice Band and Physical Defense Hippo. So, here you see Spikes making quite a bit of difference, and chip damage, and just making Infernape dangerous as hell. I mean, I used to think when CB8 first popped up, then it was kind of a waste of Infernape, because, its fucking coverage is amazing. But, it's so strong. And not taking Life Orb damage is great. Although, I like to use Extra Bell for that purpose on mixed sets. And sometimes I fall short of killing, like, Starmie with Stealth Rock up in Sand. But, you take the good with the bad. Plus, you bluff Scarf really well. So, Starmie eats an Earthquake on the switch. Malekith making a great move there. Because he knows Malfoy loves to throw his Starmies into everything. And... here comes Scizor on the recover, very telegraphed. Now, if that Starmie is bold, which is very, very likely, and I think, in fact, is the case, I mean, it took 37 from Swampert EQ, and then it will just shrug this U-turn off, but if all it's doing is recovering, then, it's not being a threat. And he has Full Health Zapdos to switch to, so U-turn does nothing there, so that is Scarf, almost assuredly. Now he gets some... I don't know about getting Stealth Rock up, but I mean, he gets another turn to... Well, we're about to be in the same position that we were a couple turns ago, just with more Spikes damage on Scizor. So, Stealth Rock could go up, his Malfoy could just say, fuck it, I'm going to roar around. Nope, he's just fearlessly going to his Starmie. And we see a double to Scizor there. Now, what could be done is a Pursuit at any moment. But that was a nice move on Malekith's end. Really, really kind of risky, because if Malfoy just goes, fuck it, I'm going to roar around with some spikes, then that could have gone horribly bad, but very nicely pulled off there. And he could Pursuit this Starmie. But... yeah, that won't kill with Bold, but, with Spikes, it'll make it an issue, and it'll be a prediction game, because then it could switch in on Stealth Rock to, recover and spin away, or it could, not switch in and Like if it would probably be in range of rocks and spikes with sand. So if rocks went up, then it couldn't switch in until after a kill, for example. Nope, he's gonna U-turn. As that is shrugged off. That Starmie is so fucking bold. And now we're going to see the issue of what is he actually go? What the hell? Okay, that is not bad because that is bold. That was really, really smart on Malekith's end. Very, very nicely done. He knows it's bold, so he goes to a CB8 to threaten Starmie with U-turn. He just switched Infernape into a Starmie to threaten it out. Sometimes I fucking love DPP so much. So, U-turn isn't going to kill either, but it's going to fucking sting, and he's just going to be in this endless recover loop unless he switches out. And, I mean, he can switch to Zapdos, is the thing, for, you know, almost no loss at all, and we're going to continue being in this little Swampert versus Zapdos and Starmie and the rest of the team little cycle, but he got some damage on Starmie, so it's a thing. And, you know, worst case scenario, Starmie does not have infinite recovers. It's used 14, it's used 14, it's used 2, and Swampert has a lot of Earthquakes to use, so he can, you know, run him out of recovers, and it's not going to hurt very hard, and every time it recovers, he can, fucking, what's it called, switch to Scizor and start this whole loop again, although he can't U-turn forever, because he does have, oh no, that did nothing. Maybe it is Fist Plate after all, because that is just horrible. My god. Yeah, that can't be Choice Band. That is not Choice Band. Maybe it's like Adamant Scarf with max attack and the Hippo is just Spit F. But I think Fist Plate is just likelier. I mean, god, 38. That's like Scarf Flygon tier. Ugh. So, we're back in this. At least he's wasting recovers. Although he doesn't have a way to heal up Ape. Granted, with physical defense Zapdos, then it's not going to be doing much regardless, so I wonder what Malekith's last is. Malfoy's last you can pin down to a couple things, like Jirachi is extremely likely. Spidef Jirachi is Hippo's #1 partner. Not #1, but it's up there, you know what I mean. Surely doesn't go to the Ape thing again, because then he can just fire off a Water move, and Scizor with Scarf, it gives up a lot of bulk, so it can't really switch into stuff. So, I mean, he's burning through recovers, like, just to stay alive. So, who knows how this will go, but Malekith's last with his team, I mean, Scizor and Fortress, 2 Bug Steals. I mean, it's not bad, it's been done before, but it was always sort of like, I'm really doing this. So, his last could be, I don't know, I think if he has a Ghost, he would go to it, like, now. So, Malfoy's last, if it's not like a Spiritomb or something funky, defensive-wise, or Spidef Jirachi, which just shuts the fuck out of offense. I feel like that could have been more eloquently put, but oh, it's a killer, and or just any kind of Jirachi really. They synergize well, love spikes, and like Gengar for spin blocking and some speed, or Scarf Rotom, although it's a bit less likely with Zapdos. Not that, you know, 2 electrics is bad or whatever, but it's just a little too what's it called? It's not redundant or whatever. It's just not as commonly seen. I wouldn't go as far as to call it uncommon. So here we're going to see Hydros, and speaking of not a lot of PP, and that turn could not have possibly gone worse for Malfoy. I suppose he could have gotten a 5% higher roll on Starmie. Oh wow, that is really bad. He was putting it into a range where now Scizor threatens to kill with U-turn, so he can maybe finally pursue it. And even then, Starmie can't really switch into Swampert Earthquake anymore, so he might finally get his rocks up as he wastes yet another recover. So, with Hydro only having APP, then who knows how that would have gone. We don't know if Malekith's got some Spidef on his Some Spidef is pretty good, but like switching into Starmie here, like I could see it happening, but that is just like almost guaranteed to not go well. And I hate saying this sort of thing, but I mean that Starmie was taking a lot of attacks. So, although the Hydro miss was pretty annoying. But yeah, if I'm Malekith, I think I Stealth Rock here. Yup. Did he? No, he did that. I don't think that was necessary. As he goes for Heat Wave, gets a nice crit, but Yeah, I think he could have rocked there. And no, he ice beams. I guess that's better than rocking for this purpose, because I mean it's some damage. So now he's just going to pepper it with Earthquake. I don't know. I think he could have rocked there on Zapdos. That should have definitely been done, in my opinion. And now we're just going to... Oh, wow, he crit him again. This is sometimes bulky Starmie. I mean, it had its time in the limelight, and it was great at what it did, but, like... See, it's just going to get wasted here. So, or it's recovers wasted. I don't mean wasted in the thug Grand Theft Auto way. So... They're moving a little too fast, and I'm not going to skip turns, so... But Starmie just keeps recovering up, so I can't count PP until they're done with that. So... Hydro... Mirror... What the fuck?! Dude! What the shit did I just see?! Oh, that was beautiful! That was fucking gorgeous! How did that happen just now? God damn. Well, way to stay professional, Kevin. Anyway, so Roserade's in, so it's scaring it off with his crash stat. But dude, that was just, oh my god, that was wonderful. He timed it perfectly. That could not have been more perfectly timed. Oh my good god. So now spikes stay. First of all, those never leave. And he's going to get rocks next time Hippo or Zapdos gets a free turn. I mean, Zapdos is going to be doing its best, you know, roar the fuck around and never let it in, but... Yeah, we'll see. I wonder what his last could be. I mean, right now he seems to have... Well, I mean, his last needs to counter Breloom. Right now he gets utterly fucking shellacked by it. But... Wow. Very, very cool. So here comes Fortress on another spike. It will live in HP Fire, but I don't know if he's daring him to use it or... Yeah, that was kind of weird. Okay, well, I guess now he took spikes off the field for a few, and now it's really, really unlikely that Malfoy uses... What's it called? Stun Spore, so we can get Infernape in safely. So... Spadef Fortress, it's the standard set, because, you know, it's the same principle as Skarm, basically. Lots of physical defense, Spadef lets you take a lot more rather than die to things like that. So, Malekith should switch to Ape. I mean, Ape is threatening with rocks up, but at the same time, Roserade is kind of threatening right now. So, plus, I mean, Paralysis is not the end of the world. He's still going to be threatening it with his attacks. Now, he can't, like, threaten it at, like, 10%, but like for the time being, it also means he's not spiking it. And he'll take some sand damage, but it'll be a while before. I mean, I know getting a paralyzed not good. Hippo outruns it, and a bunch of other shit. But I think it's so unlikely he stun spores here. Plus, you can also miss, so you know you can always get bailed out that way. Although, you know, if that happened to me, I would of course be screaming bloody gore, bloody murder. Sorry. Yeah, so Ape here or his last, but his last always stays in and paybacks. Word. Okay, well, I guess he really wants Roserade. Well, Roserade going down is great because then Swampert is going to actually annoy a semi-stall team, and you know that's not the most. Oh, nice move, very nice. Now U-turn threatens to kill, so he can get that, or depending on his set. I would really doubt that Scarf. I mean, he's got a fucking Scarf Scizor. So we can think Band or Mix is good, but without rocks, Zapdos just becomes an untouchable wall for so many pokes, as we see here. And here it comes, unless it's a Mix set. Oh boy, Malekith does like his Mix sets, and that Fire Blast crits. Although I think he is using the set which he used against Marshall, but... Yeah, that would not have 2-hit KO'd, because if it is that, then it's Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Fire Blast, U-turn with Expert Belt. And Hippo being down means that, that Zapdos, that thing is really dangerous. That crit, I think, was kind of bogus. As Dragon Claw doesn't come close to killing. Of course, this Zapdos is actually walled by Flygon. Although Heat Wave and oh, he's got Aerodactyl on the Dragon Claw. Oh, he just Fire Blast again. Is it Scarf? Surely not. I didn't see a reason to not. Well, okay, Aerodactyl. That's cool. I've run this team a million times. Perk can actually annoy these kinds of semi-stall teams, as funny as it sounds. Toxic. So it is that sort of E-Bell set, but he has Toxic on it. And with Hippo down, then that's kind of dangerous. And he went for Earthquake. He was expecting it to be Scarf, because, like, if it has a Dragon Claw or whatever, then it's very, very likely he uses it there. So that's a good reason to assume he's just crazy and running Scarf Gun and Scarf Sword, Scarf Fire Blast Gun at that. But Toxic is great because this sort of thing, I mean, it busts up like Scarms and stuff, but Hippo and Pert and Gliscor are kind of annoying. So, not that anyone actually uses good Gliscor sets anymore. Anyway, so I do wonder what his set is, though, because Dragon Claw at this point, the last is surely Jirachi, so Dragon Claw plus Earthquake just going to fucking kill shit. And Zapdos is a good choice on that sort of team. Oh, Sax Fortress, not wanting Flygon to take the Stone Edge. Maybe he really can't touch the arrow. Maybe he really doesn't have a dragon move? That's just so bizarre. Well, I guess Toxic does mean that if Zapdos did try to stay in, he would have gotten Toxic, and we know he doesn't have HP Ice, so there's that. And he even gets a free Ice Beam here, because if Taunt, then, big deal. If Zapdos switches in, dead. Hippo, dead. Rose, dead. Jirachi, Stealth Rock. So, or Roost, okay, big deal. Or he just sets up rocks there, that's cool too. I thought Ice Beam was kind of safe there, but that's fine. So, yeah, this is going to be rough. The only way Malfoy, I think, is going to pull this off... Well, there goes Zapdos, by the way. The only way he's going to pull it off is if Jirachi, goes superhero mode. So, Arrow does get a Spit Up boost in Sand, so that Ice Beam does approximately jack shit. But, yeah. Oh, Zapdos, what I was saying earlier, Zapdos is a good choice on those kinds of teams, because sometimes they struggle with fighters. If you usually have the Rotom in that slot, because, Pursuit weak, obviously, and it doesn't stay alive. I mean, you obviously give up the spin thing, but generally... Oh, he goes for Stone Edge crit and gets it, and it doesn't make a difference. Any Earthquakes on Roost knowing it'll die to Toxic. Smart move there. Although, I mean, it's not like a predictive work of genius, but, So... I really wanted that perk down, though, so I'm thinking last is some sort of Iron-Heading Jirachi. I suppose there could be another steal there, like Scarf Tran. Scarf Tran's a very good pick there. I could definitely see that. But no, he's going to Roserade to finish the thing off. Pert does die to Spikes, and he doesn't feel comfortable switching into it. So I think Malekith just lets this go. Oh, he pairs it. He's going to try to get a sub with the Jirachi, or he's going to slack with Hippo. I think... Yeah, he's going to try to slack with Hippo, but unless that Hippo is Ice Fang, Toxic Flygon just going to sit on it. So, a nice move from Malfoy there. And he goes to Suicune. Suicune is also really dangerous for the... I mean, Jirachi can outstall offensive Coon really easily, but I mean, with switching into Rocks and Spike, I mean, it'll still win if it's Spit F, Wish Protect and all that, but like, a Roar Coon is just game here. I mean, Malekith kind of threatens the fuck out of him. There's the Jirachi. Is it Wish Protect? Is it Sub Slam? We'll see. He Calm Minds up. I thought, well, I guess there was a possibility of a Zapdos sack. So, Coon is faster, so it's not Crow Coon, which I do love in DPP. I think it's great. Hydro does a lot. It is Wish Protect. And now he's going to Body Slam, since it will not kill, and it guards against the second Calm Mind. And, yeah, Wish Protect is just a great fucking set. So, yeah, that was a... Well, the thing is, Jirachi can Wish Protect fucking everything, and the problem is that it and Hippo, that's healed now, can actually threaten, the Infernape, which is Malekith's main tool of beating it, and he can even Wish to Infernape, or to Hippo somehow, maybe. Like, a situation might be where Coon is really low, I don't know, he doesn't need to wish to hippo, though. It's just, well, he could, actually. That would help it switch into an ape. Or, you know, keep the ape out. And this is assuming he has Ice Fang for Flygon. Otherwise, he's just going to have to roar around and then hope that Jirachi lives in EQ and gets the para off and, you know, Iron Heads it to death. But, like, a situation would be, he keeps Jirachi healthy. He gets a wish up on Coon that's, like, around here, HP-wise. And then sack Zapdos. Well, no, that doesn't work. I'm thinking ADV wish mechanics. The only way he's going to get a wish to hippo against this Coon is if Jirachi dies in the process, so disregard me. Although that could still be a viable way to victory if he does have Ice Fang. Although if Jirachi dies, then, you know, he's just going to Toxic it a billion times, then hit it, and then Scarfsaur is going to spam U-turn and win. And he even has Purr to rack up more Toxic turns. So, if I think I would save the Coon for the Hippo, especially when you've got a Pert to sack and an Ape to threaten with, and he can't switch into Ape right now. So just sack Pert, keep Coon for Hippo later. I mean, it's not like he's going to have a problem with Calm Mind or anything. Yep, he sacks Pert, nice move. I was going to say not like he's going to have a problem with Calm Minding or finding a Calm Mind on the Jirachi, but that's not really going to make the difference. I don't know about Flygon. I guess I guess it could go like this. He pairs the Flygon with Jirachi, and then sack Zapdos, and Hippo slacks off. Or no, he would if he pairs the thing. Well, if Jirachi goes down, then Suicune wins. So Jirachi needs to stay alive. Now, why is he fire blasting? Does he not have either stab? What is going on? Maybe he's trying to hit Hippo harder? Why? No. What could he possibly... Why does he not have Earthquake? Why does this Flygon not have a stab move? Ah, well now he protects and he does what Jirachi does. Oh, this is horrible. I mean, Infernape, I think Infernape was better there. Well, I mean, I fucking assumed Flygon had Earthquake. And, what on earth could it be? Could it be, like, fucking Roost, I suppose? So, that's fair, I guess, but, like, why? If a player on my team lost because they didn't have a ground move on Flygon, I wouldn't just bench them. I would fucking Torband them. Draco Meteor. Oh my god. So, what is the last move? Why is this and it's Expert Bell too, so it's doing approximately 0 fucking damage. This is... I mean, I applaud creativity. I really do. But there's creativity, and then there's this shit. This is going to be remembered as the Flygon walled by Heatran. And now he goes to Infernape on Protect like he should have done in the first place. Although, you know, seeing as the fucking Flygon cannot hurt the Jirachi, then who the fuck knows how that would have played out. And yeah, now more residual damage on everyone. I suppose he should consider himself lucky that he didn't fucking get parried by Body Slam. I mean, sure, the last move is Roost or something, but it's gotta be Expert Bell, otherwise Fire Blast would not be doing that much, but why? I mean, I know Dragon Fire is only resisted by Heatran, but, like, why would you let Heatran wall you? And, I mean, I know, surprise factor, ideally, once you do the thing, once you've, broken the holes you need to, then you can, what's it called, then, you know, by that time, you should have enough of an advantage to ride it out even without the thing. But, I mean, this is Earthquake on Flygon. You could be facing, like, a full health paralyzed Infernape and not win because you couldn't kill it. I mean, oh my god. How does this happen? I'm so upset right now. You have no idea. This thing gets walled by Empoleon. Oh my god. This thing gets walled by heat-proof Bronzong, but that's just jokes, but... so now fire move, whatever the fuck it is. If it's fist plate, then... like, I think it is. Then... Jirachi can stay in. Because, Hippo getting... I mean, that stun spore on Pert and slacking off with Hippo was very, very nice. Really, you know, just goes to show how good Hippo Jirachi is. And against offense of all kinds. Oh my god! How does I get the idea? Okay, I really do, and I know I'm just talking at this point, but it's, you know, everything's been said, or I've said everything that's coming to mind in this situation. Basically, Jirachi can stay in and live if he really wants to, or he can sag Zapdos and slack off spam with the thing. Especially because the fire move is likely overheat too, so he's going to blow his load once and then not be able to touch it unless he crits Hippo on the perfect turn, and even then he's probably going to lose to the fucking Jirachi. Although he would be in Blaze Range, so he can hit it again later. Unless he got a bunch of protects in a row as it died to his hand. But okay, so as for, you know, the fucking travesty of a Flygon that we're seeing, I think Toxic's a great idea, but like, no Earthquake. I'm twitching right now, I'm so angry. But like, okay, like, who lets him use it? Like, I know that if one of my players was like, hey, I got this cool idea, Heat Train without a fire move, because you use all this coverage, and then by the time they realize you don't have a fire move, then, you know, they bust a hole. And I was like, you know, that's really nice and all, but no, you're not using Heat Train with fucking Earth Power as its strongest attack. Or Explosion, whatever. So, that's, yeah, absolutely not. Flygon with their Earthquake, I mean... Okay, you know what's really funny? You could have a Metagross that never got tricked its Iron Ball, or no, Bronzong that never tricked its Iron Ball off, and you wouldn't be able to kill it because you had to use Fire Blast. Instead of Earthquake. I suppose the more likely scenario is that you trick the Iron Ball back to it. It U-turned. Well, it's not, that's weird. That's really weird. I guess... I mean, I'm almost certain that he's fucking... Okay, so that he's not choice. Yeah, there's Overheat. Okay, he was trying to fake it. Oh, now he's in Blaze Range. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. And that Protect... Well, no, he would have been in the... he would have been in Blaze Range after the Zapdos sack anyway. But, well... Now Blaze Overheat kills the Hippo. So let's do our math. 21 after this Sand turn. So then Jirachi comes in, and we see a sack of the, I don't know, Coon to pressure a bunch of Iron Heads away from it, even though it could probably sweep with Body Slam. That's really, really sad. But yeah, so Protect was fine there. Protect was good because, you know, more sand damage. So 21 after that, and then he'll be at 9 after fucking Rocks. So when he next comes in, 3 when Jirachi protects. So Jirachi either needs a double protect or an overheat miss, and that's actually in Jirachi's favor, because even if the even if the 50% of a double protect doesn't happen, overheat does not have perfect accuracy. So actually in Malfoy's favor. So and then, you know, there's the obviously great option of, well, I mean, he has to overheat here, surely, unless he wants to, you know, save Infernape to not do anything. Well, because, like, he could, well, because if he goes to Flygon, he gets roared around. If he doesn't kill it, he's going to get roared around. That's pretty much the gist. And, I mean, he could have Ice Fang for Flygon, God forbid. 20 seconds on Malekith's timer. Dude, overheat it. What the fuck am I seeing? Oh, I think I understand. He doesn't want to switch out of the Jirachi, so he was going to try to kill it with Close Combat, but it wasn't going to die! He was going to try to crit it. But he's in Blaze Range still, so, like, he's not going to not be in Blaze Range unless he whips out Surprise Slack Off. Why? Now he dies to the scenario I mentioned before, and Hippo lives a Hydro so he can roar around. Dude, I don't understand. Why? He's got it. He was going to... Well, now Jirachi comes into 2 Hydros, and now he got nothing. Now he loses to... because Hippo is still alive. I am so flabbergasted that happened. Well, he got 2 Calm Minds because Malfoy did have to wish there. So if he doesn't Body Slam Para, he might be able to do something. But then there's still, you know, if he doesn't kill the Jirachi, then we're going to have that double protect overheat scenario. He Calm Minds again, hoping for no Body Slam Para. Nope, nope. And now we're going to see Jirachi flinch it out. Oh my... This is so infuriating on so many levels. I just cannot cover. Ironhead crits for good measure. Oh yeah, Coon hitting Hydro through Para Flinch. That's a good one. So, yeah, Jirachi is broken. I really, really am getting tired of the paralysis sets. At least I didn't have to endure Breloom in this game. So, yeah, Body Slam kills. He doesn't even have to flinch it again. So he let Hippo get away and didn't beat the Jirachi with Coon. How unpredictable. Oh my god. So, yeah, now he just switches out of Infernape. He doesn't even have to double protect, and then wins. God, this is... how does that happen? I am sort of out of words because I don't think Ape is dead. No, it's not. It's not. Yeah, this is a goddamn shame. This is a travesty. I mean, I love the Miracle perk. I love the Scarf Scissor lead, the Ape Scissor synergy, all that good stuff. I love the use of Fortress. Even though I don't love it with the thing, even though I don't like 2 Bug Steals, but then the Earthquakeless Flygon. Oh, we missed a couple turns because I was lagging. So there's Protect on Overheat, and there, Ape survived. Now he switches out. Well, I guess even if he stays in... If Hippo is Ice Fang, then... Well, I guess... yeah, I don't think Scizor could beat it with a bunch of U-turns before it dies to 2 Earthquakes. He needs like a Fire Blast burn on Jirachi. God, that would be hilarious. There's Hippo. You know, this could have died earlier, and you could have been trying to kill the Jirachi with the Ape rather than that. So, with the Hippo's investment in physical defense, then I think that was dying. Well, not dying. It would have died earlier. So here comes the Fire Blast burn attempt on Jirachi. How is this? But he doesn't even have... he has 1 Fire Blast left. My god. And he can even protect and lose nothing. Well, at least Malekith got that right. So now Fire Blast, even a crit doesn't kill. He needs like a crit burn. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. Oh my good gracious goodness. Fucking Christ almighty on the cross. Oh. Dude. Well, I mean, what more can I say? Yeah. He protects on Drake. I mean, nah, he's not gonna still win. I just can't see it happening. Well, I mean, I could. I still could. If he has Roost, though, I mean, the fuck is his last if not Roost? I mean, surely just use it here. Jirachi used a bunch of Iron Heads on, actually not even that many. He didn't even waste that much PP on the Coon. What a shame. So it just, if it's not okay, but like, what the fuck is it? Like, if it's U-turn, which is just even more shameful, then what is it? And why wouldn't he use it there, really? I mean, well, okay, so Jirachi can still win somehow if the Flygon doesn't have Roost. Okay, U-turn, here comes Body Slam, but now he's letting Flygon get para'd. It doesn't even get... That's the second Body Slam it's eaten without para. Dude, what's going on? I'm so confused. But like, what else could it be? Earth Power? It's not Earth Power. If it's Earth Power, then what is it? Giga Drain for Swampert? I'm really reaching here. Sub? He would have subbed. Every single move I... Screech? Well, Screech actually would be good. He can. That means Scizor can kill it. Protect? Use Protect. He's got a... He's still got a lot of wishes to go through, too, so... I mean... What? Did he just... Is it Sleep Talk? That's, like, Rest? Well, no, he would have used Rest. Sleep Talk is, like, the one move I can think of that he wouldn't have used by now. Is Jirachi wishes once more? Like... Did he forget his fourth move? Like, maybe he really, really has 3 moves. Alright, well, from what I'm hearing from the bigs, this is, oh no. He just said in the chat, should I show the innovation? I am so fucking scared to see what this might entail. And, Funkasaur said in the chat, import fucked up, which got me thinking, maybe he really was 3 attacks. You've got to be joking. You've got to be joking. Like, you know, when I said Giga Drain, I actually wasn't that far off the mark. Oh, it even crit, for good measure. How does one use this? I mean, does he even realize Solar Beam is weaker in Sand? Like, it's actually weaker. Oh my god. How does this happen? This is so... Yeah, you know, I was thinking, you know, maybe he just forgot EQ and I've been unnecessarily harsh on the guy, and then he fucking shows Solar Beam. Like, the only time Solar Beam Flygon should ever be used is either in ADV Ubers or on an ADV OU Sun team with Sunny Day. Like, Loki had a team with that. Oh, I am so disgusted right now. As, he breaks through Paraflinch and Dracos. Well, he's got a lot of wishes to go, and Scizor is pretty much gone to Spike, so he still managed to lose. And he's going to be at full HP as he uses another wish. So now Scizor has to, like, crit him with fucking U-turn twice or something. And not get Body Slam parried. God, what a finish that would be. I mean, he really had Solar Beam. He really, really used Solar Beam. How? I am so fucking... my vocabulary's failing me right now. What the shit? Scarf Scizor U-turn is a 4 KO on max HP Jirachi, by the way, so, I mean, it's a different story, or it's like a 95% chance to 4 KO. But, Wish, he's not going to stall him out of Protect, so if he crits here with U-turn, the game is over. Oh my god, he's going to crit, I can feel it. There's no way he actually crits though, right? Like, no way. Like, it is impossible for him to crit. Like, that would be, like, I feel like a crit here would turn any single devout Christian into an atheist. Because, yeah, okay, so, you know, maybe God's not dead after all. And that's likely game. So, wow. That happened. Oh, well, how? The eternal question, how, along with why, and the other question that's been asked since Bible days, like, who the fuck let Malekith use Solar Beam no EQ Flygon? Really? Who said Solar Beam Power Herb Flygon? That's a great idea. No, not like you have Fortress to shit on Swampert or, you know, Toxic to cripple it in the first place. Oh my god. Not like Solar Beam is weaker in fucking sand. I just cannot believe that he actually lost because he didn't have Earthquake Flygon. Oh my god! No! No! How the fuck did that just fucking happen? Wow. Smart Tours goes wild, and, you know, for once, I cannot blame them. Holy shit! Christ on the fucking cross. Well, thank you guys for watching. Jesus Christ.